Okay, so the last thing we're going to cover are malfunctions. We want to keep the gun in the fight just like when we did reloads, but now we might encounter some kind of malfunction that does not allow the gun to fire when we need it to. So we classify these malfunctions in two different types. We have one, a click malfunction, meaning I pulled the trigger, I get an audible and physical click of the trigger, but the gun does not fire. Okay. Then we have a mush malfunction where I pull the trigger, I do not get a click, and the gun still doesn't go off. Right? Two very separate things, and they are remediated differently. First, we're going to start with a click malfunction. So a click malfunction is going to sound like this. My gun's in battery, I'm out extension, I can pull the trigger, I get an audible and physical click from the trigger. What that means is that my slide is fully forward and my gun's in battery. I just got either a failure to feed or a failure to fire. Meaning one, I either didn't put a round in the chamber because I didn't fully seat the mag or I never loaded my gun, or there was a round in the chamber, but for some reason it had a bad primer or a bad round and it did not go off. So the first thing we're going to do, make sure our finger is off the trigger. Then I'm going to hit the bottom of the magazine with my palm to ensure that it was fully seated. Next, I'm going to come over the top, rack the slide to put a new round in the chamber, and then I will come back up and reassess. So once again, if I'm up, I pull the trigger and I get a audible and physical click. That means failure to fire or failure to feed. Finger comes off outside the trigger guard. I hit the bottom of the magazine to ensure it's fully seated. I rack the slide to put a new round in the chamber, and then I reassess from there. So now I'm going to show you a full speed remediation of a click malfunction.